Okay, all of you guys, make sure you are in iClicker. Make sure you are in. Make sure you have a notability document. I still need Annabeth Dalton, Gabriela, Lucia, Cruz.
My Flipgrids.
Mine says I'm in.
Not as of yet, according to this, but it might be taking a minute. Now you're in.
Okay, did you see my Flipgrids?
I checked on Tuesday, so if you turned it in after Tuesday, I have not seen them yet.
I did it today.
So no.
They're pretty late. You can watch them.
I will do just that.
Okay.
Okay. Let me have everyone's face on the screen, please. Let me see your face. Let me see your face. Face. So let's go. Wakey. Not for faces. Ay, Dios mío. Okay. My hand. Here we go. Empezando hoy como cada día el Hijo y del Espíritu. Amén. Mike's on. Hijo de Dios, dame la gracia de cumplir esta acción del amor. Todo lo bueno que yo haga y esto toda la dificultad que yo entre. Amén. So the Sales, San Francisco, sí. En nuestros corazones. Para siempre. All right. So, we start to share my screen for most of the day. So when my screen gets presented, if it's not big, I forget kind of what it looks like. Here, Dalton, you need to sign into iClicker. You need to make sure that you can see my screen because we are doing that today. All right. I am going to show you a couple of things. The first thing that I'm going to be showing you is your Duolingo. So, you guys have Duolingo that was due. I'm going to ask you, so as this goes here, you should be soon seeing it. All right, so as you can see here, this is the lesson that was due today, May 7th. I need you guys, there are 2 people that have completed it so far. I can tell, obviously you can see on my page that I can see who has and who has not done it. Even if it's going to be late, like let's say you can't get it done today because you procrastinated and you need to finish your actual homework, still get it done. When it's late, it'll go over here. I just don't want to see anything in the red I did not complete it category. This is the one that's due for today. There's one due next week, and there's one due the week after that. So there are 3 assignments on Duolingo. When you log in, it should tell you the assignments that are there. If you have any questions about how to see it, what to do, where to go, etc., then you know where I am every single Tuesday and Thursday at 12:30. I am sitting in our tutorial classroom. I barely ever have people come in, so if you have questions, you need to make sure you come see me. Okay, the next thing that you need to see is there's no reason right now that I should not see every single person's face, okay? I want to see your faces, please. The next thing that I need to know that you know that it is here is the snapshot. So this was the one for April. This is the one for May. So when you open this calendar, which I'm going to do right now, slowly. All right. When you open this calendar, it gives you kind of everything that you, let me say, it gives you 85% of the information that you need for my class for e-learning. So if you just give it a couple of seconds as it loads up, It should automatically pop straight to May. But I will show you what you do if it does not do that right now. So you need to make sure that you are really looking and paying attention to this. If it does not automatically go to May, which right now it's working slowly, but you see these dates on the bottom. So January 20th, February 20th, March 20th, April 20th, May 20th. If I were to click on April 20th, it would show you the calendar that I made for last month. If you go to May 20th, it will show you this month's calendar. Now, it is taking its time. It is trying really hard. So as soon as that is populated, I will show you, in addition to not just the calendar, not just like what is due, but it actually gives you links to so many things. So it looks like it didn't pop. I'm going to go down here and hit May 20th so you can see the actual calendar. Okay. So on the calendar, when you go here, so links to all classes, tutorials, and the YouTube channel are below under notes. So you can see here, these are all the links. All right. For the Spanish challenge, if I were to click this link, it would open up the Google Doc that has the challenges on it. That's there. The flashcards for your chapter are here on the side. So this is if you click this, it will be Quizlet for 6A, Quizlet for 6A, and then this one is going to be 6B. So you can see that this is the Flipgrid code for to get into the challenges. So this one gives you what the challenges actually are. This one gets you into the Flipgrid. These, I have a video that I actually that I go and try to find videos that are related to what we're doing and talking about. So if, for example, you need some other practice or you want to remember or whatever, these are videos that I have watched myself that give you that information. So you can see the links are live for the next 2 weeks. So you can actually watch those videos on that. Here you have the schedule for the week. So if you were to have clicked this, it would have taken you to the tutorial. But here you have a reminder, your homework is due. This is what your homework is, and it tells what it is on the side over here. Here it tells you have a quiz at 12:30 next Thursday. Here's a video to watch. Here's a video to watch. Here's the video to watch, etc., etc. Okay, so this is all the information. If you decide to do the final project, that which is like the final exam, that is also already linked on here. So if you click this link, it'll pop up, it'll populate the Google document that actually has the project information. That is due by the 21st. So it is 2 weeks from today. If you decide to do that, it is due. There will be absolutely no late work. You cannot turn it in Friday at midnight 01. If it's not in by Thursday at 11:59, it will not be accepted. If all goes well, I want us to have a fiesta on the last day, that 28th. I always do fiestas on the last day of school. So, and we'll,
Cinco de Mayo.
yeah, I know, but I can tell you why Cinco de Mayo is fake and made up later. And then you can see here there is a vocab quiz. So those are the quizzes and everything. So that's what you have there. So that is the Snapdot calendar for May. This is for the rest of the school year. Most information that you want or need is on this calendar. All right. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to open up this Quizlet that is for this chapter, because we are going to go through and speak the new vocabulary before I go over the new notes for this chapter. Okay, so we're going to kind of, I guess when I was messing around with it, I started on number 3. Okay, so make sure that you say these words aloud so that I know that you are saying them. I would like to have you guys. Who are you playing with? What are you doing to me right now?
That's looking at himself.
Oh, Lord. All right, here we go. Everyone. Mute yourselves y repitan, por favor. Oh, good. I got a page unresponsive. I don't know what that means. Wait. All right. Repitan, por favor. La alfombra. Everyone should be saying the words. El armario. You know what? I will do instead. I will have you guys, if you please, you can actually have the words. Because I'm looking at the time. It may not be enough time. And I'm afraid this is going to crash. So, let's do this instead. All right. So at this point, you're going to have, we're going to deal with vocab in a little bit just because my page keeps crashing. Let me do this also. Exit out because it's definitely seems like it wants to crash right now. Okay. So here we go. So for this is where you're going to take some notes, and you're also going to answer some questions on iClicker. Okay, so do what you got to do to get yourself prepared for that. iClicker, you're going to answer a couple of questions, and then you're going to take some notes on comparativos. Comparativos are comparisons. So this is what your homework is for tonight, which is why I really need to make sure that this is done first. Okay? All right. So here we go. The first set of...
Are we taking notes on this?
Yes.
Wait, but I thought we were supposed to be on that one app.
Okay, everyone listen to the words I am saying. Like, the way that it has to go is you're going to take notes, open up a Notability document. That Notability document should be titled Comparativos, comparatives, comparisons, okay? As you're taking these notes, I'm then going to ask you a question on iClicker. So you'll probably have to, go to iClicker separately after you've taken the notes to be able to answer the question. So you need to be able to see the notes that I'm presenting, so my presentation, and your Notability notes. And then there will be 4 questions that I'm going to be asking that I need you to use iClicker for. Okay, so comparativos, here we go. The first set of comparison words that we have is bueno, buena, buenos, buenas. These words are used if you're trying to say that something or someone is better than something or someone. So the sentence frame that we have for this is you're going to use a noun. The noun can be a person, a place, or a thing. A conjugation of ser or a star based on who is the one you're comparing to. You're going to use more or less, which was from last chapter. So more being más and less being menos. Okay. Better, which is the word bueno, buena, buenos, buenas. Than, which is que, Q-U-E. And then the noun, which can be person, place, or thing. So write that down, and then I'm going to kind of explain it out a little bit more.
Profe, can you say it again?
So the sentence frame that you're going to be using is going to be, so when you're trying to say that someone or something or some place or some idea, the noun, is better than or worse than or less better than another person, place, thing, or idea, you're going to use bueno or buena, buenos, or buenas, depending on who you're doing. So for example, if I want to say the noun, I'm going to use a place. I'm going to say the noun Cape Coral is ser, more, más, better, bueno, and then than, que, Fort Myers, for example. So the sentence would be, Cape Coral es más buena que Fort Myers. Or Cape Coral es más buena. What's an adjective you could use? Forget the adjective. Just es más buena que Fort Myers, just for that example. Or you could say Cape Coral es menos buena que Fort Myers, and that would say it's less better than Fort Myers. And I'll give you a sentence to try out. This is where you're going to use iClicker. Okay. So when you've got the chance, I want you to write this sentence that I have out. Give me 2 seconds. Just gonna log into iClicker myself. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you to look at this. Okay. Now, these are all, this question now has been pushed to your iClicker. These are all words that you either are on the screen right now, so it's either bueno, buena, buenos, buenas, and then you should know sports minded, you should know more from last chapter, you should know than, that's from like 2 chapters ago, etc. So I want you guys to take an opportunity to look at this. This is not on accuracy. I just need to see how you're thinking, and then we're going to go over the answer. So take a couple of minutes, look at the answer, look at the question, and looking at the sentence frame that I have, which I did not add in the English. I did not put the is, like the Sarah star. I didn't add those words because you should just follow the sentence frame, okay? Don't forget your, if it has an accent, you must add the accent.
Yeah, I want to try to do what I know how to do.
Also remember, the bueno, the buena, the buenos, or the buenas matches who you are first comparing. So if I'm saying John is better, the better is going to be in relation to John, okay? So it has to match in gender and in quantity with John. Okay, another 30 seconds for those of you.
Are we supposed to be answering something
Yes, iClicker.
Wait, are we supposed to be answering?
Yep, on
Oh,
iClicker.
it's not on for me.
Then you'll have
Yeah, I know,
to
but it's not like it doesn't. Okay.
close it and open it back up. It'll pop up. Another couple seconds for those of you answering.
Mine still isn't popping. Mine still isn't popping.
All right, then go ahead and just answer it on your notes, and that's fine. All right, here we go. I'm going to stop this. Hit send if you have to send. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we got over here. All right, let's remember that deportista, ista, that ending, so dentista is going to be masculine or feminine depending. It doesn't matter. You're going to say el dentista or la dentista, but the ista part does not change, okay? Remember that. That's from first semester. Okay. Interesting. All right, here we go. This is what the answer is. Juan es más bueno deportista que María. Juan es más bueno. So es, because you're talking about Juan, singular. Bueno, o, masculine, because you're talking about Juan, John, masculine, singular. Deportista, which is sports-minded, than, and then Maria. Okay, so you can kind of see noun, Sarah or Star, more, better, adjective, than Maria. And you can see that straight with the sentence frame. All right, here's the next one. The next thing that you guys have with this, so if you were wanting to say that someone is more or less better than someone else. This one is someone is more or less bad than someone else. So it's actually an identical sentence frame. So you're going to use noun plus Sarah or a Star, more or less bad. And then you can add an adjective if you want. So someone is more or less bad, comical, for example, than another person. So you have that one there. So again, this is it's an identical sentence frame, except it's not saying someone is more or less better. It's someone saying more or less bad. Okay? So I am going to give you this question. If this doesn't make sense to you, I apologize. These are groups of people in a Netflix show.
Did you already watch it all?
No. Go ahead and try that sentence out.
Perfect. You're going way too fast. I have to write all these notes and you want me to do this sentence.
I know.
It's been like 2 seconds.
Don't worry. The sentence, I'm going to give you like 3 minutes from now. I just sent the question to your thing so that if people are ready, they can answer.
Do we have to add an adjective?
No. Nope. All right, if it's not showing up for you, log off or like close out and swipe up, get rid of iClicker, and then join the class again, and it should pop up. Remember, boys and girls, as you're writing these answers, the less, malo, mala, malos, malas has to match in gender and quantity with who you're first comparing to. Okay, so now I'm comparing the Pogues, and because there are boys and girls in it, it's going to be a masculine group. Remember that. Okay. Sorry, and I should explain that. Pogues is a group of boys and girls. Kooks are is a group of boys and girls, so it's mixed. So they're plural and masculine.
Last time I talked about I think Ron should do that.
Okay. Looks like we got them. Let's see what we got here.
Perfect. I meant to say Menno, Mom.
All right, let's see what we got. Pogues es menos mal, menos pogues melos malos. Okay, so for this one, if that one was yours, remember that they are plural, menos mal, plural os. So this one is close, except for they forgot the Sarah star. This one is close, but they forgot Sarah star. This one is not. That one looks good. Okay. So a lot of us got this question where you forgot that when it's singular or plural. So here's the answer. Los Pogues son, they are plural, okay, because it's Pogues are plural, menos, because they are plural, que los Kooks, okay? So, los Pogues son menos malos que los Kooks. Sorry, I was about to speak in Spanish. And it's important that you remember that this is or am or are has to match in like you're conjugating for that person, okay? All right. So this word, viejo, vieja, viejos, viejas, so viejo is old. So if you look, it is again a very similar sentence construction. You have the noun who you're comparing, is, am, or are, more or less old than who you're comparing them to. Okay? So, yes. So I'm going to send this. The question is radio, more old Spotify. And I want you to go ahead and try that when you are ready. Now, for this word, for radio, you have to go way back to like the first chapter to remember what the article is. Is it L or is it la? Yeah. I'll probably do a short video really going into a little bit more depth on these sentence frames, and I'll try to get that posted on the same homework assignment page so that you guys can see it, just in case you're still having trouble. Okay, so because I know this is kind of quick and this is kind of fast, but we've only got the time that we've got. All right, another 10 seconds for those of you finishing up. Okay, now for this one, the key thing to remember, la radio perfecto es más vieja que Spotify. And I think, don't forget accent on más. I think what a lot of you guys are going to, oh, this one has the right idea. La radio es más, ooh, so close. You got la radio, but you did not change viejo to vieja. You used the wrong word. Viejo. La, da, 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 da. Yeah, so what I can see is, so this mayor and menor, that's when dealing with age. So like, he's my older brother, she's my younger sister. But if we're saying like something is older or younger than someone, that's different. Ooh, that's a good one. Lots of close things. Here's the answer. So la radio, so this is where from like literally the first or second chapter, la radio es más vieja, because we're talking about la radio. So la radio es más vieja que Spotify. Okay, so the radio is older than Spotify is what that sentence is saying. I do want you to try one more. I am going to, it's exactly same sentence frame. I'm going to send this sentence over already, and then I'm going to continue talking about it. So the for this one, it's literally the same process. So whoever you're talking about, huh?
It's time to go.
I understand that. So when you have this, go ahead and write the answer, send it, and then I will give you the answer to check. And then everyone except for Esteban y Gabriela, you are dismissed after you've done that. Okay. So let's see.
I don't know how I'm supposed to take
This one, you do not have to agree in gender because joven and jóvenes is used for both. So when you're talking about young, you're talking about young feminine and young masculine. It's the same. It does not have a gender, but you do have to match in quantity.
Do we have a question?
Yes, it should have sent.
Like, yeah, but do we have like a question? Like the exit ticket?
Yep. As soon as I show you guys the answer and I go over this, then I'll end the class and it'll pop up.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Okay, another 15 seconds for those of you that are finishing up. Okay. All right. I know it went by very quickly, which is why I'm glad we didn't do the vocab today. So here we go. So for this one, I'm just going to show you. So here's the important thing. Okay, not bad. So one thing that a lot of you, this one is close. Close. All right, here's the important thing. When you have like BVHS students or Fort Myers residents, it's not going to be Fort Myers residentes. It's going to be los residentes de Fort Myers. Okay, so it's not BVHS estudiantes. It's los estudiantes de BVHS. Son más jóvenes plural because it's los estudiantes typo. Que la profe Burke, la because I am a female, so los estudiantes de BVHS son más jóvenes que la profe Burke. Okay, Dalton, was that you that had a question?
Let's try it and see if
No.
Oh, someone asked me something. Anywho, all right. So that went by really quickly. I'll probably post like a 5-minute, not even video, kind of helping sentence structure, and I'll take one of these sentences and kind of dissect it and give you a little bit more information that I can give you a little bit more detail than I could in this presentation. And like I said, I will post that to your homework assignment assignment on Canvas so that you can see that. As soon as you answer your exit ticket, you are free to go. I will be at tutorial at 12:30 today if you have any questions.
Wait, what was the exit ticket?
It was just asking about what you're understanding, what you're not understanding, that exit ticket.
Oh, on the class, on the
Yep.
thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Adios.
Adios.
Profe,
CGO.
I have a question.
Gabriela and Esteban, don't leave. Go ahead.
The worksheets for the organizer is for 6A and then 6-9. For the organizer part where you have to write about like things to say about your bed. Do I just write like the vocabulary words to like?
Are you talking about the picture? Okay, hold on one second.